Good morning. It is time for the 1480 Club for Wednesday, April 27th, 2016. Hope you're all having a good day, and happy birthday today to Danielle Fairman in Canisteo, New York. A beautiful Wednesday. It's a little cold out there, but the sun is shining, so we're happy. This is John Lewis with Derek Belinsky. We have Bill Dugan behind the board today, and we have a special guest live in the studio today, Mike Brewer from our Sports Night program coming up on May 7th, Saturday night, just about a week and a half. Mike, welcome to the studio.
Thanks for having me, John. Hello, Derek.
How's it going?
Very good.
So, Mike, you are here today representing Sports Night. You're chairman of the Sports Night Committee. You've been involved for about 10 years.
Yes, yeah. It's been a great run. You know, I enjoyed it being on the committee for all these years, and Mike Fucci was just a great chairman. But obviously, unfortunately, he did pass away a couple years back. And for the first year, we decided that we're just going to go by committee. But then an extra year went by, and we decided, well, let's have a chairman. And they voted me in, and, it's been 2 years now.
So second year heading up the program, but again, working with the committee.
Absolutely.
And you have a great selection of former pro athletes that are joining us this year. Do you want to tell us a little bit about them?
Sure. Well, we've got Darryl Strawberry coming from the Mets and the Yankees.
Yes.
You know, he spent a little bit of time with the Dodgers as well. Then we've added Darryl Talley, Buffalo Bills,
Great.
four-time Super Bowl player. Muggsy Bogues, shortest player in NBA. And then we did have Buster Douglas. He was scheduled to come, but then a conflict happened where his agent double booked him. Well, you can't be in Chicago and Hornell at the same time. So he's going to throw out the first pitch at some game there, so he had to back away. But we were able to replace him with a wrestler in Brutus the Barber Beefcake. So he came through for us, so we were very appreciative of that.
These are all huge names for me growing up in the 90s. Brutus the Barber Beefcake was, to me, in the 80s and then into the early 90s. Wrestling was real, and he was one of those real wrestlers. And for those that don't know, Brutus the Barber Beefcake would have really garden shears, clippers. And when he would beat a wrestler with long hair, he would take a clip of their hair. And to me, that was the greatest thing ever. My mom used to say, turn that down, and I would put my ear right up to the speaker to listen. Anyway, Mike, how are ticket sales going? Is this a great event already again this year?
Oh, absolutely. We're at over 300 people right now.
Great.
I'll do a little plug for the tickets if people are interested. They're only available at the Hornell Wegmans. They're $55 a piece.
Okay.
They'll be on sale right up until that day, May 7th, for you to get your tickets there. And just looking forward to the great event.
And it's at the main place in Hornell, the former Knights of Columbus, as it's always been. And this is a wonderful community event. Many people locally get recognized as well. Athletes of the Year, and you know who those are.
Yes.
Well, it's been announced.
Yes, yep. We've got Sam Dagan. He's our co-athlete of the year.
Great.
Chantre Milliner, co-athlete of the year.
Great.
And we've got sports person of the year is Tim Timmerman. He's from Arkport. And we're going to have Joshua Huff is our local Special Olympian. And he's, what's nice about that is the school picks that person for us because, you know, we don't know who all the folks are, but it's nice that they're able to do that for us.
Right. They get nominated then.
Yes.
And also, I'm glad you mentioned Sam and Chantre. They have both been on this show since we've started in February. So a thumbs up to both of them.
Now, Mike, we'd be a little amiss if we didn't tell everyone what this was all for. You know, you guys donate an awful lot of money to charity, support local causes as well.
Yes, this is it definitely benefits Special Olympics. The youth football, Arkport softball. We just donated to the Cooperstown Little League team. Hornell football. And in the past, we've done the Arkport Boosters, Hornell cheerleading. So basically anything Hornell area youth. And that can be anywhere. I mean, Canisteo. I know there's some kids from Canisteo, Elmond, on this Cooperstown team that we just donated to. So anything we can do for Hornell Youth and Special Olympics, that's what this is all about. All of our committee members are complete volunteers. So none of us get paid, and, you know, we just do this. It's like a labor of love for us. So it's great.
Basically, this is all going back to the community.
Correct.
Wonderful. Right before we went on air, Mike's been here for a little bit. We've been chatting. I said, so you must be a sports fan, and you don't necessarily have to be, but Mike's been giving us a lot of stats from being a fantasy sports player, football and right now baseball. And give us some of your teams that you like, Mike.
Oh, gotta love the Yankees. I enjoy watching the Bills. NASCAR, I really watch that because I'm into fantasy NASCAR. Just a
Okay.
great time, yeah. So I enjoy that. So basketball, the only team I'm rooting against is the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
That's it. Anyone else? Play a little head-to-head against your buddies. That
Right.
was a lot of fun.
Mike, Saturday, May 7th at the main place in Hornell. Tell us the time that this event begins.
Okay, it starts at 6 p.m. and it typically goes till about 9:45. This is just a great community event. I like to compare this to the show up in Rochester. The one in Rochester costs quite a bit of money. It's $125. Ours is only $55. Ours is a personal event. You want to go up to Rochester, what you're going to get is a dinner. You're going to hear them speak. Then that's it. When you come to Hornell, you're going to get a dinner. You're going to hear them speak. You're going to talk to them personally.
Yes.
You're going to get your picture taken with them. Whatever you want. We call it a very personal event, great community event. You won't be dissatisfied if you come May 7th to the main place at 6 o'clock for our Hornell Sports Night.
And let me throw these names in again because they are so exciting. Darryl Strawberry, formerly of the Mets and the Yankees. Darryl Talley, Bills great on all 4 Super Bowl teams, used to be known as Spider-Man. Muggsy Bogues, who I also remember from the NBA, shortest player in the NBA, and professional wrestler Brutus the Barber Beefcake, as well as our local athletes that are going to be even speak that night as well, get honored. So great event overall. Please support it. Mike, thank you for coming in and joining us live this morning. And Derek, way to line up a great guest. We know you had a connection here, and he said, we've got to get him in here. So just over a week, and we will be joining you. We'll be looking for you May 7th on Sports Night. We are back here on the 1480 Club, having a great day. This is fun. Mike Brewer actually stuck around with us. He said, well, I don't have to be anywhere, so got to see a little behind the scenes. And, yeah, thanks again for joining us today, but stick around with us. Mike, do you have children of your own?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 3.
All right. Still local in the community?
Well, I've got them all over the map. I've got one in San Francisco. That's my daughter,
Okay.
actually. I've got my son, Shane. He's in Maryland. And I've got one son going to Alfred University. So
Oh,
we're
great.
kinda all over.
What year at Alfred U?
This is his 3rd year.
Okay. What is he studying?
He's in the athletic training.
Wonderful. And so 2 already moved on, and have you been out there to visit them?
Oh, yeah. It's
All
great
right.
places to visit.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. San Francisco, you said, correct?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never been, and I can only imagine with the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, yeah. Plenty to do out there. Plenty.
Have you been to the ballpark?
Yes.
Okay.
AT&T Park. We
Yep.
went there.
For
yeah.
for baseball?
Yeah, it was
Oh, great. Yeah, so we're here on this Wednesday edition of the 1480 Club.
Mike, I know also you're very involved in the community. We see each other a lot during the winter months, during Sunday school basketball. Anything else that you do on the side?
Oh, boy. Well, over the years, I've been a soccer coach, Hornell Little League coach, Arkport Little League coach, Arkport soccer. I've definitely done a few things. In the youth Sunday school basketball, I love doing that. That's such a good time. So, I mean, I do like to give back to the community. So
Great.
I'm so used to working with the community. I see the community every day up to Wegmans. You know, it's just a natural fit for me, so I enjoy doing it.
We only have seconds left in the show today, so one final thank you to Mike Brewer coming and representing Hornell's the Sports Night this year, May 7th coming up. Derek Belinsky, thanks for joining me. Bill, thanks for operating our board again today as well. And for Brian O'Neill, this is John Lewis. We always enjoy having you listen to the 1480 Club out there. And don't forget, you can listen to this show as well as every show that we've done on WLEA.net. Thank you. We'll see you again tomorrow.